I would like to extend a very, very warm welcome to all of you gathered here this morning to the handover and official closing ceremony of Kick for Cure 2023. To start off this morning's proceedings, I would like to call on Dr. Sharon Belma-George for welcome remarks.
Special welcome to the team from Veterans Inc. I also special welcome to Mr. Louis Vincent from UNICEF. I want to acknowledge the support provided to us at the Ministry of Health through UNICEF, especially for the strengthening of our immunization program. We have been able to fully equip our program within all of our community centers. Also, the production of PSAs and health education material in relation to immunization, and also the airing of those PSAs that is still ongoing. I also want to acknowledge your support for our community mop-up activities. We have been able to catch up with over 600 unvaccinated children during the last few months through the support received from UNICEF. So I welcome you, and I also thank and acknowledge your institution for the support to health. I also note Ms. Dorothy K. Phillip from Faces of Cancer, one of our partners in health, to acknowledge and congratulate you on the work that you do and to continue working with us within the Ministry of Health. Through our collaboration in October 2023, during the Kick for a Cure program, our health teams were able to carry out health education and screening and raise awareness for breast cancer on a community level. This facilitated the implementation of prevention and also early diagnosis. On another note, the Veterans Sports Inc., we note your focus on sports development from 2011. I wish to acknowledge the contribution of your organization to increasing physical activity through sports. This is on par with the St. Lucia Moves national program. The results from our behavior risk factor survey showed the prevalence of insufficient physical activity, and the prevalence was as high as 17.1% in 2019, with men spending less time than women in physical activity. I note your organization caters to mostly the male subsection of the population, which has a different health-seeking behavior. Based on our data as well, men are less likely to access health services regularly or even visit healthcare providers for screening. The Ministry of Health has had to change our strategies and bring the services where the men are. So the collaboration with your organization has given us the opportunity to facilitate this. I'm hoping that we can sustain the collaboration as we encourage healthy lifestyles for the population. So once again, I welcome you to this short ceremony for the handover. Thank you.
Of course, on behalf of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, I wish to express sincere gratitude for the opportunity to collaborate with your organization, Veterans in Sports, The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs partnered with Veterans in Sports, Inc. during the weekend of October 21st to 22nd, 2024, under the Kick for Cure initiative. I note that the program, which is strategically held during the month of October, aims to raise awareness and support breast cancer programs. Our health teams were given the opportunity to carry out health education and screening on a community level, capturing a sector of the population that may not access care within our health clinics. The World Health Organization reports that 74% of deaths are due to chronic, non-communicable diseases. On a local level in St. Lucia, NCDs are estimated to account for 82% of all deaths in 2019, with cancer contributing to 16% of that number. Breast cancer is the main cancer affecting women globally and in country. Health education, promotion, and continuous awareness allows prevention, early detection, and improves outcome for those affected. The Ministry of Health cannot do it alone, of course. The importance of the multisectoral approach to successfully address the determinants of health that drive the NCD epidemic cannot be overstated. There is an urgent need for a more coordinated approach which involves multiple sectors and public-private partnerships. Effective policies and programs must be developed, implemented, and monitored. This can only be achieved through committed collaboration between the sectors, such as we are recognizing today. I wish to acknowledge the contribution of your organization towards the increase in physical activity through football or sports, and the overall contribution towards health and wellness in St. Lucia. I am hoping that we are able to sustain the partnership and collaboration going forward and look forward to the improvement of our health of our population. Thank you very much.
This morning, I think all of you in the room will all agree when PS said that the ministry cannot do it by themselves. And for me, one of the things that stood out last year, September or August, I think it was, when Dr. Belmar mentioned the partnership, was the fact that we were looking at breast cancer and bringing sports into it. How often have we ever heard of that before? Usually it would be breast cancer and another cancer support group or just workplaces. But for this one, it was quite unique. And I think when she told me that, I got very excited because the Bureau of Health Education, which is the department that I work with, usually the lead for breast cancer awareness activities. So for me, it was much excitement because it was literally breast cancer in sports. I wanted to see how that would work out. I imagined the number of persons we could have reached because of given the sports itself and the well-named Veterans in Ink sports. I mean, mostly everybody know about Veterans in Ink sports. So it was really much excitement and it was really one of a difference. And one of the things for me that just spoke volumes was that it would have been a sport that is heavily played by men and not women. And for most of our cancer survivors or persons diagnosed with cancer, most times when you interact with them, they would tell you that the partners, the man, were the ones who would have helped identify a change in the breast. So for me, that spoke volumes, and also the fact that persons don't believe that men can get breast cancer. So yes, the numbers are very small, but there is a chance that a man can get breast cancer. Right now, I call on Mr. Alvin Malakan, the CEO of Veterans in Sports Inc.
With immense gratitude and humility, I stand before you today to express my deepest appreciation for your unwavering support, generosity, and commitment to the fight against cancer. Cancer is a formidable adversary affecting millions of lives worldwide each year. Its reach knows no bounds, touching individuals and families from all walks of life, irrespective of age, gender, or background. Yet, the face of this daunting challenge, a beacon of hope shines, a beacon fueled by the collective efforts of organizations like Faces of Cancer. And we at Veterans in Sports, we focus on sports development and are equally enthusiastic about providing opportunities for everyone to participate in safe, healthy, and inclusive sporting activities in enjoyable and family-oriented environments. We have been dedicated to this goal since 2011. During the past 13 years, we have developed one of the most successful sporting brands in St. Lucia, that is Veterans Football. The Veterans Football Tournament is the only football tournament in St. Lucia which successfully combines community, district, and club football. Kick for a Cure, one of our many programs, is a special event held during the month of October to launch our annual Veterans Football Championship and to show support in promoting cancer awareness in St. Lucia. Kick for a Cure turned 4. It started off as barbecues and other small fundraising activities. Back then, the event was small, but the need to help was big as it is today. It is because of this I can honestly say that we have put greater emphasis and resources towards this event, as we know the good that can be done and the number of lives that can be impacted in a positive way. Today, I'm honored to announce our contribution to this noble cause. Through the generosity of Veterans in Sports, Inc., we are proud to donate $5,000 to Faces of Cancer. This donation represents not just a financial contribution, but a symbol of our unwavering commitment to supporting those affected by cancer and advancing the critical work of our organization. Faces of Cancer embodies a spirit of resilience, compassion, and dedication in the fight against cancer, providing vital support services for patients and their families. This organization serves as a beacon of hope for countless individuals affected by this devastating disease. Our donation today is a testament of our belief in the transformative power of collective action. It is the reminder that when we come together with a shared purpose and commitment, we have the power to affect real change and make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. It was very fitting that the theme for our just concluded tournament, Stronger Together, because we are here this morning to thank our partners for giving us the much needed support in raising cancer awareness in our 4th edition of Kick for a Cure. Within the last 13 years, I've had the pleasure of watching various programs evolve and take a life of its own, such as Veterans Educate, a program developed to help young and aspiring male and female athletes around the island in strengthening and developing their skills through well-coordinated clinics and short training programs. Veterans in Sports believe that in this way, our young people can become more progressive, improve their skills, and get an even greater appreciation for the tremendous opportunities sports present for academic, social, and professional development. On the path to achieving our goal, we have formed strong long-term partnerships with Caribbean Alliance, St. Lucia Distillers, National Lotteries, the Trophy Center. We are excited about this new partnership, and we look forward to continuing our collaboration. It has been a great journey thus far, and let me take the opportunity to welcome and thank the Ministry of Health, UNICEF, St. Lucia Moves. Once again, thank you. In closing, together we are making a difference. One donation, one act of kindness at a time. Let us continue to stand together in the fight against cancer, knowing that together we are stronger and together we will prevail. Thank you.
It was very easy for us at Veterans in Sports Inc. to choose the St. Lucia Cancer Society as a recipient of support by our first Kick for Cure Veterans Tournament 4 years ago, and to continue to partner with the Society over the subsequent years. I'm sure that every one of us understands the nearness of cancer because we have witnessed the suffering it has caused, or perhaps have had to deal with in the passing of a family member, a friend, a player, or an acquaintance. And so it means everything to us as players to know that we can contribute to the fight even by a small gesture. In the same way that we touch hearts and lives through the sport of football that we love, we believe that we can do so by bringing hope and light to people who may be despairing, isolated, who just want to know that they are not forgotten or that someone somewhere will help them meet their needs. This contribution reaffirms our intention to continue to partner with you in the future, to champion the messages of health, courage, kindness, and support, and to encourage others to give back, to give their time, talent, and treasure because it's greatly needed. I've articulated before on many occasions about Veterans in Sports and what we as a family do, together with our CEO, Alvin Malakan, who I think deserve a round of applause again for the tremendous work he has done, and he continues to do. Sometimes we always forget those who do the work that people don't necessarily see. But as a friend, and over the years I've known Malakan, I've always said that he has contributed so much in different ways in society, and we don't give him the recognition that he deserves. We at Veterans in Sports Inc., we are not just about drinking alcohol and playing football, because a lot of people think that's what it's about. Our focus is about developing our young people, making a difference in society. When you watch the caliber of persons around our veterans team, I call them the family. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have policemen, we have firemen, we have former professional sportsmen and women, and you could go on and on. And they do so much in giving back to our communities and trying to make a better society. We continue, we are humble, we do it humbly, and we will continue to foster that a betterment for our society, for our communities, because we really believe in our hearts that we make a difference, and we want to make a difference. We will continue to partner with the ministry, the government, the Cancer Society, and all other partners that are here with us that wants to fight, whether it's cancer, whether it's crime, whatever activities. We are here to help. We are here. Please use us. That's what we are here to do. So once again, I thank each and every one of y'all for being here, and thanks for the partnership with us at Veterans.
As you know, it's dear to our heart, and then we cannot do this on our own at Veterans in Sports. Yes, we put a lot of our resources into it, but then there are sponsors that have been with us from day one. Caribbean Alliance, well, as I would say, they had no choice since I was the managing director. So I used my initiative, but now, I'm moving into a more regional position. So Mantha, who is our new branch manager, will continue with that. This year, with our new partnership with the Ministry of Health, we have a nice little token, so I'd like to call on the PS here to receive it, and I think we have, you can assist, we have a just our little token of appreciation. Thank you. All right, and with our new partner, UNICEF, I think it's important that, we're touching lives, and I guess it's for every child, but then I think it's important, that when we go to the communities, the number of kids we see around and the impact of veterans football, it's, again, people would say it's just veterans and senior players, but then just think of it, when we impact, like a father, a mother, when you go back home, it's a warmer family, and I think, we always encourage the kids to be around, seeing our past national players like Earl Bologja, and then we have ambassadors like Russell Latapi, Brian Lara, Dwight York, and I think, it's important that when we show persons, the impact that sports bring, I think it does a lot, so I just want to thank UNICEF for partnering with us this year. And hope the partnership continues in a big way. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Protocol already being established. This plaque is very timely. When Nadej called me last night, I was like, wow. We actually I leave for Barbados later today. We have our annual staff retreat in Barbados this week. So this plaque is going to be added to our large collection of plaques. But on a serious note, the Ministry of Health is one of our key partners in St. Lucia. And as you know, Madam CMO, UNICEF is a results-based organization. And we're heartened to hear of the progress that's been made, especially in the area of immunization. And for me and for us at UNICEF, this is a wonderful example of partnership, because UNICEF is an organization that believes in partnership and the trickle-down effect of that partnership. UNICEF, Ministry of Health, Veterans in Sports, Inc., Faces of Cancer, that's the model that we want to continue to support. And I will happily convey, the progress to my colleagues in Barbados this week, especially Lisa. So thanks again, and let's continue the partnership.
Interesting, so I have one more plaque, I think it was fitting that, with Caribbean Alliance's involvement in, funding a lot of our activities, so I like probably the CMO, to come and present with Earl, you can assist, so Amantha, so I think probably, we can come in now. She ain't getting no back. Okay, would you like to come and I think that's it for now. So back over to Mistress of Ceremony. Oh, yes.
So Mr. Malakan is officially going to hand over the check to Faces of Cancer, Ms. Dorothy K. Phillip, President.
I think he was looking at which bank is it. Thank you, Ben. Really appreciate it. And then we'll give the actual check.
Sorry.
Yeah, let me. There you go.
This one you can cash.
Yeah, this one. I've known Kay for, so many years, a long time, Yeah, she's a...
Mr. Malakan and his team, Veterans Inc. I was a little nervous when I heard the Cancer Society. I was like, are they pulling my legs or are we really getting this check? Okay, so I want to thank you very much. I guess most of you all know about the work that we do. Most importantly, and where I know these funds will be going to, is our health fairs. Because we've been trying to increase the amount of health fairs we do every year. Our aim was to do 12, but we have been stuck at 5 because of the cost involved. For our health fairs, let me just give you a rundown of our health fairs. It's not like the ordinary health fairs which you see around St. Lucia. It's concentrated on cancer only. So we deal mostly with doctors. We have only doctors. The nurses are here there just for vitals. Everything else is done by doctors. And we saw an increase in younger people coming to our health fair. So what we did, we bought an ultrasound machine, which would help us screen the younger patients that come to our health fairs. So right on site, we do have our ultrasound machine at our health fairs. After the doctors examine the patients, if they need further intervention, example, if they need a mammogram, we give them a letter and they get that mammogram done for free. For free doesn't mean it's not paid for. The cost is covered by Faces of Cancer St. Lucia. So all of the testing we do at our health fair is free to the public, but we have to pay for them. So it's a lot of money involved in doing one of these health fairs. And we have gotten to a stage where corporate St. Lucia see so many different groups that are coming in for money that it's a little difficult for us to get the funds that we need to widen our health fairs. But I'm inviting all of you all to come and see what we do at our health fair. It's amazing to see how we set up I had somebody at the last health fair said, oh, your health fair resembles like you go into the health center or the hospital, because we have our cubicles which we set up, we have desks in there, beds in there, everything that you would get in a regular doctor's office, we have it at our health fairs. So that's one of the things we do, and we want to bring comfort to the people that come to our health fairs. So we try and make it comfortable to everybody that comes to our health fairs. We also try to have at least one doctor doing consultations on that day, because sometimes somebody can come in and after we take their vitals, we realize the pressure is high or something, we send you to that doctor that's there for that purpose. I think it was Ms. Daniel that talked about the men. I must say we are very impressed with what we see going on with the men. When we started doing our health fairs in 2011, we only had 2 men showed up. The last health fair we had in Dennery, we saw a total of 69 men. Out of these 69 men, 2 of them need further screening for breasts, because we did find lumps in their breasts. And we have a total of 10 that had very high PSAs that would need further intervention. So I think we're making a difference when it comes to getting the cancers at an early stage. And I would really like to see us in the very near future reach our 12 health fairs a year, which we are aiming to do. I know that's a tall order, but for me, nothing is impossible. The more people we help and the more people we can screen early enough, the better the chances of them beating this thing. And it will also lessen the burden of cancer on St. Lucia on the whole. Thank you very much, Alvin and the Veterans crew, and I hope you guys continue to support us, as we really need. Before I go ahead, one other important thing which we do, which we have been doing from 2015, is a soup kitchen. We started at Victoria Hospital and we have moved over to OKEU. The reason why we started the soup kitchen when we did is because at that time we saw a lot of people coming from down the coast to come to the cancer clinic, and there was nothing nutritional for them at the OKU. So we decided, let's just do a healthy soup and we'll serve it with crackers. With the assistance of Azealia Glass at the time, she's still there, but at the time she was Glass. I don't know what's her married name now. We were able to come up with 2 soups, which are all natural, which we serve every Tuesday at OKU now. Before we did it at Victoria Hospital, now we do it at OKU. The difference now is we have many more people to feed, since oncology and mental wellness share the same waiting room. So we cannot say we're giving only oncology. We have to give oncology and mental wellness. So we end up feeding many more people. And as our soup become famous, the doctors want, the nurses want. We even serve soup to the CEO. So our soup is a hit on a Tuesday, and we want to continue doing that, as we know it's helping a lot with the people that are coming from down the coast and the mental patients also. Thank you very much, Alvin. Rest assured, your funds will go into good use.